standing right here talking to you about another man. I know we love to hit the world and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things, didn't see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about feeling when feelings all that we got? Everything I was doing, you were standing there by my side. And now before we really for the last time.
Been a long day without you, friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. So I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Versus both, go out your way in the bath. It's still as strong and what's small. Turn to a friendship, a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And with brotherhood comes first, and the line will never be lost. The damage is on our own when that word had to be drawn, and that word is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about feeling what feelings all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you go, we really got life. So let the light guide the way. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise to honor the class of 2015. Please be seated.
We're gathered here to celebrate the academic achievements of these 141 students. With the decorations of our caps, gowns, stoles, medals, and cords symbolize the hard work and determination of every student here. Looking back at the past 4 years, it is obvious to see the long journey that we have made. Members of the graduating class have diligently overcome all obstacles in order to say, yes, we are graduating in 2015. With this great opportunity also comes strong responsibility. We cannot sit idly by and let it pass in front of our lives. We must leave our thumbprint behind. What kind of print will you leave? According to Mother Teresa, people are often unreasonable, irrational, and self-centered, forgiving many men. If you are kind, people will accuse you of selfish ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some unfaithful friends and some genuine enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. What you spend years creating, others could destroy overnight. Be honest or create anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, others may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten. Do good anyway. Give your best you have, and it will never be enough. Give your best anyway. In the final analysis, it's between you and God. It was never between you and them. Finally, I would like to thank you all, say thank you to you all who sit here for the memories that will now forever form my high school experience. For not my fellow graduates, for although this is the end of our path here at Stewart County High School, our journey has only begun. Every end is a new beginning. Make it count and keep it fun.
Hello, my name is Kynlee. I'm the senior class president. Before I give my speech, I'd like to do 2 things. First, I'm going to take a selfie with my class, if that's okay. Okay, and second, on behalf of the 2015 senior class, we would like to thank and congratulate Teacher of the Year, Mary Jones. Please be seated. Hello, my name is Kynlee. I am the 2014-2015 senior class president. To welcome you tonight, I would like to share a small portion of a letter I wrote to myself in English class at the beginning of this year. Dear Tyler, I hope by now you know for sure what you want your major to be in college. I wish you much success in your life and adventure in the real world. Have fun, work hard. I know the thought of going into the real world is scary, but don't let that affect what you can accomplish. Make this the greatest year of your life, stay focused, and keep your head up. Tonight I would like to thank the SCHS teachers for making this happen. From the class of 2015, thank you for instilling a hard work ethic in the most procrastinating class ever. Seriously, I just wrote this a few days ago when Miss Chelsea and Miss Jill sat down and made me. I would like to thank you all for encouraging us to have a little fun while we're here and making the real world a little less scary. Some of us have been hard-headed and stubborn, but you never gave up on us. And for that, we want to say thank you and dedicate this graduation to you, our teachers, our mentors, our guides. Thank you.
Good evening. It is both an honor and a pleasure to give this year's commencement address. Congratulations, class of 2015. This day is a day of celebration, achievement, and pride. I graduated from Stewart County High School in 1979, and I remember sitting with my graduating class, listening to what seemed to be some senior citizen rambling on about challenges and opportunities, following dreams and other such cliches used at these ceremonies. I can hardly believe it's been 35 years. 35 years ago, I sat where you are, silently hoping the speaker would hurry up and sit down. Probably the only difference is I wasn't texting my BFF or taking selfies at the time. Again, it's a great honor to be speaking with you tonight. Before I continue on, let's spare a moment for those who have truly taken care of you and attended to your needs for so long, whose pride and admiration for you and your accomplishments are even greater than your own, your parents and family members. Graduates, take a moment to look around and locate your family if you can. Give them a wave. Okay, blow them a kiss. Now let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, Cody. When everyone else had other things to do, other things on their mind, your parents were always thinking of you, believing in you, supporting you. More than any influence in life, they have helped you reach this day successfully. Additionally, I want to thank our teachers, administrators, and support staff members. They too deserve recognition for their contributions to helping you reach this goal. Graduates, please turn around and see if you can find your favorite teacher. Give them a wave. Blow them a kiss if you want to. And now let's give them a round of applause. They deserve it too. I've spent a great deal of time thinking about what I was going to say to you tonight, because this is my first time as director and I'm a little bit nervous. There were so many things I wanted to say, but I decided to focus on 5. My first point is this: dream and dream big, but you have to wake up and do the work. Your destination in life is up to you and no one else. You can be whatever you want to be. Think about your mind as the global positioning system in your car or on your phone. I want you to set your internal GPS for the destination at which you want to arrive. Set your GPS for success and don't settle for anything less. Many of you know exactly what you want to do right now. Your GPS is set and your map has been created. Others are still deciding, and that's okay. I knew in high school I wanted to be a teacher. I knew from having teachers like Mrs. Yarborough in first grade, Mrs. Mary Emma Cherry, Mr. Pat Baxby in middle school, Miss Rita Hargis, Miss Diane Sexton, and Howard Jobe in high school. I knew I wanted to be a teacher, and I set my goal to do that. You too must decide. You should choose the occupation that you want, and not what someone else wants for you. There's an old saying, if you marry for money, you earn it. I say if you choose your career based solely on money, you earn it every day. Do what you love, follow your heart, follow your dreams, but you also have to do the work. Dreams are nothing without the hard work to achieve them. Too often, hard work prevents a person from reaching his or her goal. To use a quote by Sam Ewing, hard work spotlights the character of a person. Some turn up their sleeves, some turn up their noses, and some don't turn up at all. No goal is going to be met unless you're willing to do the hard work, sacrifice, and stay the course. Just like a GPS, you will have to reroute, take a detour, and correct wrong turns. But if you focus on your dreams and work hard, you can do anything. We live in the greatest country in the world. The United States of America is the land of opportunity. It's the land of choice, freedom, and the pursuit of happiness. On this eve of Memorial Day weekend, let's pause and remember our servicemen and women and our veterans. All gave some, and some gave all. Our country lives because of their sacrifices. Let's give our veterans a round of applause. Graduates, you live in the greatest country on earth, and you're about to graduate from one of the best school systems in Tennessee. Remember to dream big, but wake up and do the work. You can do anything you set your mind to do. Set your GPS for success. My second point is this. Don't let technology take you to the dark side. Technology is a great tool. It's helped you tremendously thus far and will continue to help you throughout life. My challenge to you is don't let technology keep you from thinking for yourself. Don't depend on it to form your thoughts and opinions. Google is great, but use it to get information. You have to apply that information to your brain and process it. It's easy to use the internet to get opinions. The lazy thing to do is let others' opinions become your own without thinking them through. One of the greatest gifts of my college education was the fact I learned to think for myself. Don't let technology keep you from thinking for yourself. Also, it's easy to use technology for negative purposes. Don't believe everything you read on social media. Don't believe everything you see on Facebook and Twitter. Don't fall into the negative trap. Stay positive and let technology be a tool for good. A tool to help you enhance your own thoughts, not adopt others. A tool to communicate with family and friends. A tool to help you improve your work performance. Use it for good. Keep in mind too, the selfies and pictures you take today to post to send to others can be viewed by potential employers. What seems like a funny photo at a party can turn out to be a job stopper for some. How easy is it to Google your name and find out information about you? Before posting something, ask yourself, would my parents be proud of this? Use technology to help you. Use it for positive purposes, to improve the world. Don't let technology take you to the dark side. Point 3, it's a tough world out there. Be resilient. Resilience is one of the most important qualities for a successful life. Life will not always be fair. Things are going to go wrong. You will experience failures. You will have bosses you don't like, teachers you don't like, and jobs you don't like. But the skill to overcome obstacles, failures, to endure troubled times, to keep moving forward, resilience will determine your destination. You only fail if you quit. Setbacks and failures are some of your best learning experiences. No mistake is ever a waste if you learn from it. Colonel Sanders was turned down over 1,000 times before he finally found a backer for his chicken recipe. James Dyson created over 5,000 failed prototypes for his vacuum cleaner. It's estimated that Thomas Edison created over 10,000 failed prototypes for the light bulb. Finally, Bill Gates, his first business venture was Traco Data. It was a miserable failure. Use adversity to move yourself to a better, stronger place. It will strengthen your character. It will teach you valuable lessons. Life is going to be tough, and you have to be tougher. Point 4, to have a friend, be one. That sounds so simple. It's the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. But it's the best advice I can give you tonight. I remember Coach Jimmy Hickman, my high school health and driver's ed teacher, saying in health class many times, to have a friend, you have to take the vitamins and be one. There's so much truth in those words. How you treat people in your life, the people you meet along the way, will define the person you are. To quote Barbara Lewis, never lose sight of the fact that the most important yardstick of your success is how you treat other people. Your family, friends, and co-workers, even strangers along the way. Be nice to people, even if they're not nice to you. Be nice for yourself, because anger and resentment only darken your soul. Remember the power of love. To quote 1 Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. My final point is a person is about as happy as he makes his mind up to be. That's Abraham Lincoln. You need to find happiness in where you are and what you're doing every day. Don't just be happy when you reach your destination. You have to be happy along the way. Enjoy the journey. Live in the moment. Enjoy your family and friends. Take the time to stop and smell the roses. One of those cliches I talk about. Happiness is a habit. In conclusion, dream big, be resilient, think for yourself, and always be kind to others. It has been a pleasure speaking with you tonight, and I want to finish with this. Never give in, never give in, never give up, and never forget your Stewart County record.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How about we take a small adventure? Close your eyes. Imagine a time machine that starts in May of 2011, the first time we journeyed to Stewart County High School. Now, let's go back. As our mentors we were shaking and trying to gather enough information for us to make it the first few days in August, when our whole lives would start changing. Think of your current selves versus your first few days of freshman year. We have all changed dramatically. We went from scared little kids to scared little adults, from braces and glasses to straight, beautiful teeth and contacts, from awkwardly learning to stand on our own to establishing ourselves a foundation in the real world. Let's slowly move through our years of high school. Freshman year is when we started to know the teachers by heart, not just academically. I can remember our Odyssey adventures in Miss Anderson's English class, to my very first Hosta chicken dinner, and how funny Miss Wooten can be when she's been up all night. These teachers we met from our freshman year molded our lives from the very start of our awkward years. They stayed constant in our lives and studies through sophomore, junior, and senior year as well. Now, let's look at our freshman year homecoming. This was the time we had to experience life outside the classroom at Stewart County High School. The bonds we created that day with each other were outstanding. Our class had come together for the first time, connected for one general purpose, to win homecoming. The activities at Stewart County High School have taught that it is just as important to have fun, as well as get an education and connect with others. We did just that. Freshman year, our air show and activities were astounding. We probably even impressed the seniors, who didn't know who they were up against. Every year since then, we did the same. I believe we have a great group of air show actors out there. A special thanks goes out to Brian Taylor for being the center of almost every air show we accomplished. As we ventured into sophomore year, we began to lay our ground at Stewart County High School. We made even more friends and felt a little higher on the totem pole. Specifically, in my memory, we took tons of tests in Mr. Ross's Honors English 2 class for the end of course, to where we couldn't even see our end of course. The end of our course in high school, that's what I'm talking about. Junior year came around. We couldn't be more excited. Some of us were excited to get into upper level math and science courses, while others were anxious about starting a new job or making it thus far. That year was a year of change that we had all been anticipating. This next change is even bigger. We are seniors, but it's our last day to be seniors. Soon, we won't be able to enter into Stewart County High School without a visitor's pass. Soon, we won't see each and every one on a daily basis, weekly basis, or even yearly. Some of us won't come back to Stewart County. This is now. Look to your right and look to your left. Tell each other that you will miss them, and even share family members. Those of you who are ready to exit Stewart County will miss it and the memories of childhood. We may be blinded by the brightness of our future too much to look upon our past, but when we do, we will want it back. We will miss the talks with our teachers about what happened over the weekend, or things that made us laugh, to professors who may or may not have a sense of humor or want to speak to you. We will miss the love and care that we felt from people in school and smiling familiar faces. It is a harsh world, and we are just now beginning to see it. It's time to talk about the future. As I look to the class of 2015, I see dreamers, motivators, inspirers, such large followers of God, and future-directed people. Do not let this harsh world change you, but change the world with one person at a time. Be nice and kind to everyone, with no attention paid to the circumstances. Look in the mirror tonight, and instead of saying, "Hey there, good looking," say, "I can do this." Do not give up on the direction in which you have chosen to travel, but be willing to change if God is willing to change you. Remember, this path is the best path to travel, and have faith in that. Don't lose contact with your friends you have had since you were a child at Stewart County, or your parents who love you dearly. This is hard for us. This is hard for me. I'll miss all of you. I wish you the best of luck, and will be praying for you as you excel on your journey through your new life. Thank you.
Hello. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming out to the class of 2015 commencement. Now, I know some of you told your kids that you came for them, but it's okay to let them know you also came to witness a fantastic speech that I had prepared for you. But before I start, I'd like to advise one special request. If you have your phones out videoing or taking pictures of me, could you please stop and go follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter? Much appreciated. You know, 4 ancient years ago, I barely told my mother something very significant that has changed my life forever. She told me when I was a freshman that I told her directly, "One day, Mom, I'm going to be valedictorian." So, to prove this prophecy true, I studied all the time. I had no social life. And I changed my bed sheets a couple of times from stress, you might say. However, I have achieved this dream now and plan to take full advantage of keeping you in your seats for the next hour or plus, depending on my mood changes. It is a great honor to be named valedictorian for the class of 2015. And first, we'd like to thank God for blessing me with knowledge, wisdom, relationships between you guys, my fellow classmates and teachers, and the memories I will forever cherish at Stewart County High School. Thank you, teachers, for loving your career rather than just teaching. It's the care and effort you express day in and day out that inspires us to strive for greatness and never give up. My fellow classmates, we've survived the first round of life together. Thank you all for supporting me and many others throughout these past 4 years. And I will always support and honor you all. My family, thank you, Mom, Dad, my big brother Aaron, for always being there for me and pushing me forward and setting the daily example that influenced me to be a better person inside and out. But tonight isn't about me. It's about us, the class of 2015. Today marks a day of achieving a major milestone in our lives. We have fought the good fight for 13 years now, and it's time to be recognized honorably and say we ended the first chapter of our lives with success in graduating high school. Every one of us should be proud and realize we deserve this moment and cherish it wholeheartedly. Moving forward now, the second chapter of our life awaits. So carry that success onward, wherever we proceed to go, and let it mold us into a better person who not only changes the world, but others around us. As we venture out into this real world, I'd like to inform you all about 2 important values that will enhance life and make it more enjoyable for the future. Number 1, listen to your parents' advice. As we grow older, we feel independent and believe our parents are a bunch of soon-to-be nursing home folks who don't know a lick of anything. Sorry, Mom. However, that is not true. And if we say this to them, be prepared for a good licking or lecture when you get home. Our parents are filled with wisdom, guys, and they know much greater than what we currently know in life. For instance, my father has always told me, when we feel things becoming unbearable, we must embrace the suck and make it fun, and you will be able to make it do everything. As we progress forward in life and follow our intended career paths, hardships will spring out and try to overwhelm us. For instance, writing ridiculously long papers, studying for insanely hard tests, and listening to extremely boring lectures, or long, hard days at work await most of us in the days to come. Therefore, to relieve most of this stress, develop the attitude of doing your best to bring fun out of the situation. You know it's going to be difficult, but know if we gave our best, we can be happy. Sorry, me, my task. Knowing that we bring fun out of the situation. So just be happy with the outcome if you just strive for it. I believe embracing the situation and making it fun will allow our lives to be devoted to doing things great. However, be careful because if you do it too well, it may backfire and require you to stand in front of hundreds of people and give a speech about it. Now, the second important value is a famous epigram by Oscar Wilde. It states, "Living is the rarest thing in life. Many just exist. That is all." See, we are all specially made people, created for a specific purpose. Look to the person to your left and right. You all have different DNA, fingerprints, characteristics. You're unique. See, this all makes us unique and different than everyone else. With this unique life, we must live it to the fullest and capture every opportunity that is ahead of us. His epigram examines that many people of this world don't do anything with their lives that make them unique and remembered by others. We should want our legacy to be remembered and branch out to inspire others towards success. Therefore, don't let us just be another number that exists in the world's population. Let us be unique individuals who rise to the occasion and remind ourselves day in and day out in every given situation, I've got this. See, with this appropriate attitude, we can justify ourselves to believing the famous phrase, carpe diem, or seize the day. We must seize every day we are given and let our lives shine for others to witness its phosphorescence. So, class of 2015, are you ready for the challenge? Go into this world and prove that amazing things can be accomplished with our excellent driven minds. Let our inner barbarian selves erupt out and shout with acclamation our battle cries of Yap and Carpe Diem. Don't stop believing, class of 2015, and just how Aerosmith sings it best. Dream on. Dream on. Dream until your dream comes true. Thank you all very much. And I'd like to finish with a famous phrase that Mr. Alan Rawls usually ends his lectures with. Stick a fork in me, because I'm done, class 2015.
Whole town gathering. We did 18 years, now it's all coming down today. Stand the crowd, fills my soul, my best friends all here. No turning back, now it's time to walk that line. This sassel is gonna turn, but when the moment passes by, we'll just walk away, then slowly grow apart. But I'm not gonna cry, no. Not one sad or happy tear. I've waited my whole life. Now I'm gonna fly right out of here. It's been a sweet goodbye, but I'm not gonna cry. Friday night, football games, first loves and first heartbreaks. It didn't matter who won or lost, only how it went. Memories, good as gold, tearing up those mountain roads, racing that 53 old Georgetown. Sure, maybe it'll trouble, but learn from every mistake, so there's no regret. We've done the best we could, so I'm not gonna cry. These have been the best walking there through the tribulations. Now it's time to celebrate. It's our graduation now, yeah. So I'm not gonna cry. This has been the best day of my life, so I'm not gonna cry. It's a bittersweet goodbye. I'm not gonna cry.
Tristan! Yay! And there's the elf guys who fix them.
So many nights I fly away, thinking of the time it takes to make a world. Listening to everything a parent say in all rooms. I know I'm ready for but now it's here and I
We are here this evening to witness the commencement exercises in which these seniors will receive their diplomas. The diploma indicates that these students have satisfactorily completed the course of study set forth by the state of Tennessee and the faculty of Stewart County High School. Members of the class of 2015, please prepare to receive your diploma.
Jacob James Lemon. Sarah Lynn Welker. Joel Andrew Polaric. Samuel Caleb Greer. Jaden Lane Anglin. Carly Victoria Dill. Bethany Victoria Mills. John Quinton Gafford. Kayla Erin Guglielmo. Madison Rachel Carmichael. Luke O'Neill Wyatt. James Elias Adcock. Ashley Marie Andrade. Morgan Marie Ashley. Travis James Aselka. Brittany Lee Atkins. Jody Lynn Atwood. Hunter Lane Austin. Dylan Ray Ball-Terrell. Porter Matthew Barrett. Lexi Catherine Barrow. Brian Shane Beersby. Cody Wayne Beckley. Hannah Elise Boring. Walter Lyle Boring. Mary Beth Alyssa Brake.
They are in the way. I can't get it.
Tess Elizabeth Brigham.
I'll wait till it gets almost to Kynlee.
Charles Patrick Brill Jr. Sabrina Michelle Bryant. Caitlin Elizabeth Cartwright. Jonathan Wesley Cherry. Ashley Paige Cheshire. Caitlin Danielle Clark. Timothy Lenore Clark. Tobias Linnell Clark. Gavin Keith Hoffman. Sydney Brianne Frame. Tyler Dale Decker. Cheyenne Carol Daly. Savannah Alifair the Thief. Hunter Eugene Dennis. Casey Lauren Dye. Logan Mackenzie Donahue. Samantha Dallas Earhart. Tyler Dale Evans. Emily Lorraine Faulkner. Amber Lee Floyd. Joshua Alistair Moran. Heather Ray Foster. Matthew Aaron Fowler. Curtis Dean Fox. Bruce Leonard French. Karina Lavoy Galvin. James Robert Gaston. Juan Daniel Gonzalez Maldonado. William Lathan Gray. Shelby Lynn Greenhill. Kelsey Marie Haggard. Peyton John Allen Haley. Elijah Dean Hall. Jameson Paul Ham. Emily Ellen Hancock. Sean Douglas Hatcher. Charlotte Geraldine Tom Hoffman. Andrew Shane Hawk. Anthony Joseph Chance Heathcote. Kelly LaDonna Heinbein. Haley Lynn Hood. Sarah Beth Howell. Sabrina Deanne Huffer. Whitney Tatiana Jones. Samuel James Keith. Tiffany Deanne Keel. Tessa Dalyn Knight. Ashley Lynn Knott. Matthew Christopher Larson. Jonathan Michael Law. Kristen Lynn Lee. Shania Jewel Lee. Alyssa Michelle Lewis. Dakota James Lewis. Molly Elizabeth Littleton. Austin Ray Mohler. Lauren May Mann. May Louise Mathis. Tessa Marie Irene McAdoo. Trevor Scott Merle. Christy Lynn Miller. Holly Lynn Milliken. Mitchell Clay Milliken. Jason Scott Milton. Kynlee Rachel Mohler. Lauren Ray Meyer. Samantha Lynanne Nazarenko. Kaylin Elaine Oliphant. Chase Lane Page. Zachary William Page. Harley David Collins Pink. Trevor Lane Pierce. Tyler David Pease. Ryan Danielle Pinkowski.
My arm's tired.
Tommy Lee Roberts. Ashley Marie Robinson. Miranda Suanne Rory. Alyssa Jordan Rupel. Brooksy Arlene Sanders. William Andrew Stack. Megan Elizabeth Schmidt. Ethan Michael Scoggins. Hannah Leanne Short. Zachary Lee Chase Shepard. Catherine Sue Smith. Ty Daniel Smith. April Renee Smithia. Johanna Solis. Daniel Michael Sophocles. Stephen Ray Stacy. Haley Jean Stevens. Jessica Marie Stokes. Killian K. Swift. Amanda Skyler Kelly. Brian Isaiah Taylor. Patrick Lane Thomas. Ashley Lane 3. Faith Danielle Tigro. Sierra Nicole Tilson. Nicole Taylor Bogle. Allison Brooke Wallace. Isaac Ray Wallace. Christina Michelle Lynn Wallace. Shelby Ann Wallace. Wesley Jean Wallace. Jeremy Dwayne Waters. Landon Taylor Watson. Trey Marshall Wink. Casey Logan Wilburn. Jacob Nathaniel Wyatt. Amanda Ray Weigel. Francesca Swan Zahn.
Tonight, we have spent time reflecting on the past and all the good memories you all have shared. Now, as we end the evening, I want you to look to the future, because this is not the end of the road, but the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Up until now, the path you've taken has been decided for you. It is now your turn to choose the path you want to take. I challenge each of you to choose your path wisely. Find something you're passionate about and pursue it. To quote Harold Whitman, don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive. And then go out and do that. Because the world needs people who have come alive. I'd like to add my congratulations to you all. I'd like to thank everyone for your attendance tonight and wish everyone a safe trip home. As we close these commencement exercises, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the Stewart County High School class of 2015.